Hi, this is Rosie here, studio owner of Canvas Kids. Our grand opening will be in January, where we are going to be hosting 7 different classes for adults and children. Be sure to pause on this page so that you can see the materials that you'll need. You have 5 different shades of green, pink, and blue. You will need 4 to 5 different shades of blue for our abstract background. You will also need different greens, between 3 to 4 colors. You can go ahead and use white in order to create different blues and greens, make them a lighter shade. Okay, now we're going to be going over some of the material you'll use. Make sure you have some clean water, some palette knives, and between 3 to 4 different sizes of brushes. Some really dark blues and grays are also encouraged to have on your palette. You can use a very large or medium-sized brush in order to start with our background, and basically we're just going to be doing some organic shapes. They're going to look kind of like little blobs of different shades of blue. The shapes doesn't matter. Remember, this is your own painting. It doesn't have to be exactly the same as my example, and it doesn't have to look exactly the same as your neighbor. Depending on the blue that you have, it might be a very transparent blue. So you're going to have to put one layer, let it dry, and then come back and put a second layer on it. Here you see me mix white with a different color in order to make a lighter hue, and you can go on ahead and do that with any of the colors you have. The second step is working on the robe. For the robe, we're also going to be using a small and maybe a detailed brush, and you are going to be using the different shades of green that you have. Again, it will be abstract. Step 3 is going to be working on the tunic, which will be different shades of pink this time. So go on ahead and use a medium brush to cover like a bigger surface. And then for the smaller areas, you can use either a small brush or a detailed brush. Remember that you can use the white paint in order to make a lighter shade of the color that you want to use. For example, if you have a dark pink, you want to make a lighter value of it, just mix it with white. We're also going to be adding a little bit of pink on the halo. You can make it as big or as small as you want. It's up to you. Step 4, we're going to be working on filling in the halo with different shades of yellow. So you can have like a pastel yellow or darker yellow. On this step, we're going to be using gold with our small or the smallest brush that you have, which would be a detailed brush. You're going to go around the robe and going around the edges to fill it in with gold. For the flesh tones, you're going to be needing two different types of brown or beige. You're going to be putting in like a lighter color on both the hands, the neck, and the face. Once you're done with that, you're going to be choosing the darker beige or brown to outline the face, the neck, and the hands. Alright, the next step is step number 5. The background is going to be an abstract filled with colorful spots of paint. Choose your own colors and your own location for these abstract spots. For step number 6, you are going to do the same thing with the robe and the tunic, except that the abstract spots on the robe will be different shades of green, and the spots on the tunic are going to be different shades of pink. In this step, don't forget to add a little bit of blue to the halo. In this step, we're going to be painting her hair with black paint, or if you want, you can choose a dark blue to be able to make it look like hair. Go on ahead and add dark blue to the bottom of the Virgin Mary, and then you're going to step 9, which is adding any of the details that you want using any of the colors. Here I have a cross, I have different types of flowers, and then I also have writing such as faith, and you can write your own saying, your own words, whatever color you want. Remember, this is your work. In order to create these roses, you're going to dip your small brush, half of it in white paint and the other half in a different color. And then you're going to create letter C's in small motions. And this is the end. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, Canvas Kids will be opening our very own art studio here, offering 7 classes for adults and children.